RTC Branch 85, Quezon City. So what happened there? There was an oral argument. By the way, hindi lahat ng 5 nakapunta. No? If I could recall it correctly, 2 lang yung nakapunta doon. And then the other one came late, so hindi lahat. But at any rate, it's a hearing for the issuance of a TRO. After the oral argument, tomorrow we expect an order from the court. In fact, because the court gave the respondents 5 days from Friday. So baka Wednesday pala. Baka Wednesday magkaroon ng order ng husgado whether or not TRO will be issued. No? So what was the TRO? The TRO is directed to the respondents for them to stop operation because they are not within the pilot testing. So yun yung kaso. Ngayon, today we are fortunate enough to have Attorney Vic from MMDA. Nakuha natin siya. To be an early bird. Ayan. He's so afraid of traffic, he came in so early. Of course, Ariel Lim, from the office of Senator Grace Po, his presence here is very crucial to what we will submit today. And then we have, of course, a very familiar face in transport, Jason Salvador. Nakpan natin. Leader. His group is leader. So, okay, and yours truly. The others are not present today, but it's worth mentioning them. They probably are caught in traffic or would be late. Commute, sila Toik Serna. Move, Metro Manila, sila Dr. Grace Gorospe Hamon. And then Transport Watch ni Dean Tony Lavinia. So, of course, who are these people and the groups that they represent? Itong mga grupon to, together with MMDA, of course, are those members of the technical working group that was formed early this year to study the operation of the motorcycle for hire. Ngayon, itong motorcycle for hire pilot test, during that time, we all of us know very well na isa lang yung entity that was operating during that time as an app-based motorcycle for hire. Dati, of course, meron mga habal-habal. Pero yung mga habal-habal are not app-based. Ano yun? Mga straight-hailed motorcycle taxi. So, isa lang. Angkas lang. So, ang nagiging problema ngayon, that if we argue this way, para bang we protect one entity, but that's not the case. Nagkataon lang na isa lang ang available nun na app-based company ng motorcycle for hire. Therefore, sila ang nandun sa TWG group. Member din sila. Yung TWG group, yung resulta nito, dapat isasubmit sa Kongreso in aid of legislation to come up with rules and regulation, a law to govern motorcycle for hire. There are about 9, I think, 9, mga siyam yata naka-file sa Congress. The last Congress, pumasa na nga sa House until third reading, but sa Senate, hanggang second reading. In other words, hindi inabot na para mapirma ni Presidente last Congress. Pero ngayon, meron siyam na nandun. But taking that as a basis, bukas na yung isipan ng ating mga mambabatas na kinakailangan ay i-regulate ito. Okay, fast forward. On December 26, ang last day ng pilot testing. But, MTFRB came out with a an announcement that they plan to have this extended for another 6-month pilot test. If that statement is followed by a period, wala sanang problema. Kaya lang, the next sentence is, we will be accepting new players during that pilot testing. So, kami sa mga TWG group, mamaya ano na sila, ang ibang nandito, we will not inform about this. Hindi namin alam na may na ganito, na may papasok na bago, ano parameter, sino to. So that's the reason that a case was filed. But anyway, ang hinihingi na nga namin dito is transparency sa TWG. So we have here a petition, mamaya siguro after the other guests would say their piece, we will submit this petition to the Senate, Senator Grace po, through Ariel Lim. I will read the contents of the petition later, but in the meantime, we will turn over the mic to the other panelists to say their piece about the issue. So we start with, of course, the early bird today, Attorney Vic of MMDA. Malakpakan natin si...
Good morning po sa inyo. I was notified of 2 meetings for the TWG. Unfortunately, the notice came 1 day before the meetings. And of course, we've already had commitments for the next day, so I was not able to attend. But I was able to relay to the Secretariat that I will not be able to attend because of the prior commitment. And I asked them to give us more time to arrange the schedule so that we can attend, because we're interested in attending the TWG. In the TWG, we are one of the enforcement groups. And so it is in our interest to know what is happening insofar as motor taxi is concerned. Unfortunately, as I learned later on, meron na palang decision si TWG, or si LTO, tungkol dito na hindi namin alam. Sana level yung playing field, no? Nagsimula kami ng may parameters. Pag in-apply natin ng batas, everybody should follow the same parameters, no? Otherwise, magkakaroon tayo ng problema sa graft and corruption yan, no? And that is a serious offense if you do that. So, sana mag-isip-isip sila kung sino man nagpaplano ng pagpasok nitong mga players na to, na papasukin natin sila ng ayon sa mga parameters na in-apply natin doon sa natin. Ganun lang naman kasimple. Ganun ang demokrasya natin. Diba? So, yun yung point ng MMDA so far as this is concerned. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, Attorney Vic. So, just a point of clarification, Attorney Vic. You were notified but you were not given ample time.
Yes, sir.
Buti nga kayo, na-notify kami. Kahit yung ample time, wala eh. Yung time nga, wala eh. Yung ample pa kaya. So, that's the problem, no? Even a government agency na napakahalaga dito because they are in charge of traffic, if there will be accident there, hindi nasabihan. Hindi na bali kami, baka kami, sa alimpusa. MMDA, walang, they were not given ample time to attend TWG meetings. Bakit ganon? No? So, that's why we are going to submit a petition to the Senate through Ariel Lim about this. In the meantime, we listen first to Jason. Sayang, hindi niya dala yung kanyang tape for entertainment, but is Jason Salvador.
Good morning. Thank you, Attorney Ariel. Again, my name is Jason Salvador. I'm with a group called LEADER. It stands for Legal Engagement, Advocating, Development, and Reform. Our group is formed mostly of legal-minded individuals, where what we do is policy reform, road safety, and of course, we advocate civil rights. just a brief background, we were invited to the TWG as part of the CSO and the academe side. Kung matatandaan nyo, yung TWG na kinumpos, dahil nga ang laki ng clamor na tignang mabuti yung posibilidad na magkaroon ng motorcycle taxi, nagaya sila ng iba't ibang sektor para makisali rito. Nandyan yung commuters, andyan yung mga civil society, andyan ang academe, government of course. So what we did was we attended several meetings, several hearings. We went to Congress, we went to the Senate, and we even went to the sites of the proposed motorcycle operator. So pinuntahan namin lahat dyan. Stringently, di po ba? Natatandaan nyo? In fact, ako nga, sumakay pa ako mismo doon sa motorcycle taxi. Tinignan ko, ako yung pasahero, kung posible nga ba. Kasi ganun ka-importante yung usapin eh. Ang pinag-uusapan natin dito, hindi lang naman simpleng hanap buhay, kundi totoong buhay. Kasi buhay ang nakasalalay. So talaga namang napakahigpit, no, ng pagsusuri rito. Ganun pa man, na pagkasunduan ng TWG na, o sige, para mapag-aralan nga natin kung pwede ito, maggawa tayo ng pilot run. Yun nga eh, yung pilot run is sinigawa para makakuha ng sapat na datos, sapat na eksperyensya upang maanalisa kung posible nga ba, viable ba yung motorcycle taxi, ligtas nga ba, at etc. etc. So yun ang purpose po nung pilot run. Ngayon, nagtaka na lang po tayo na towards the end, syempre nag-expect na kami, uy, i-convene na ulit yung TWG just to study. Ano na po ba yung naging resulta ng pilot run? Kasi kung may resulta to, di dapat isumiti na sa Kongreso at sa Senado upang sa ganun, kung isasabatas nila, isabatas na nila. Kung hindi naman, sabihin na nila, uy, hindi pala pwede. Diba? Kasi yun nga yun eh, asan yung datos? So kami naghahanap kami ng ganun, naghanap kami, walang pinipresenta. Ang malala pa doon, nag-convene na pala, ina-extend na. Ang tanong una, bakit hindi nakasama yung mga dating membro? Diba? Kung gusto nyong inclusive ito, dahil hindi lang naman dapat siguro gobyerno nagdidesisyon dito, kundi pati yung mga stakeholders, diba? So dapat may proper consultation. Pangalawa, asan yung resulta nung naunang pilot run? Diba? Kulang pa ba yung unang 6 na buwan na pilot run? Hindi pa ba sapat ito para makapag-submit sa Kongreso ng sapat na datos upang maisulong o maiatras yung mga panukalang batas? So kaya tayo nandito ngayon. Ang gusto lang naman natin, just to be clear, no, wala namang problema kung ituloy nila yan, no? Kailangan na ipakita nila yung detalye, pakita yung datos, kung okay, kung maganda pala yung resulta, at kailangan talaga ng taong bayan, ituloy na natin. Diba? Kung hindi naman, pakita nyo rin sa atin. Yun lang, sinasabi nga, sabi ni Sir Ariel, transparency, sang-ayon ako doon, at sabi naman ni Sir, level the playing field, tamang-tama talaga yun, kasi kung itutuloy ito at magpapasok na iba, dapat dumaan din sila sa masusing pagsusuri katulad nung ginawa namin ng una. Yun lang po, maraming salamat.
Thank you, Jason. Now we listen to Ariel Lim from the Office of Central Place 4. Then after that, we will do we will open first the panel for some questions and then we will read. Okay, sige.
So, thank you, Attorney Anton. Thank you, Attorney Vic. Thank you, Jason. So, I give you some brief lang na para maintindihan. Ito pong angkas lumabas almost 2 years na. Okay? Nung lumabas po ito, pinabayaan natin, kami sa Kongreso, sa Senado, hindi kami kumikibo. Hanggang dumating yung time na nagkaroon na ng mga problema. Di ba? Nagkakareklama na. Then, nagkaroon po ng TRO para ipatigil ito. If you remember, ayaw ho ito ng DOTR, ayaw ito ng LTO at ayaw ito ng LTFRB. That's why nung nagkaroon ng clamor sa social media, binanatan yung gobyerno, this is the time na pumasok po si Senator po as committee chair ng Public Services. Nagkaroon po kami ng hearing. Nagpatawag po kami ng hearing. Then, I remember, this angkas, sabi ko nga, this angkas, question ko to question to ni Senator po, who is the owner of this company? Sabi, Singaporean. So, hindi ka namin tutulungan, ayusin niya. Gawin niyo muna ng Pilipino yan, bago natin pag-usapan. That's why, inayos po yan, pagkaayos niyan, nag-hearing na naman tayo ulit. Di ba? Pagka-hearing po natin ulit, tinignan po natin yung anggulo, kasi, gaya ng sinasabi namin, pag pinayagan po natin ang angkas, kaya nga po, sabi ko sa inyo, nung may nag-preside, mamaya po, babalikan ko yun, no? Medyo safety ang tinitingnan natin. Una, hindi lang po safety, if you remember, Baka po nakakalimutan ninyo na may taxi, may jeepney, may tricycle, may buses na pwedeng tamaan ng motorcycle taxi. Di ba? So kaya po tinitignan namin, ang motorcycle taxi supposed to be, kung i-approve man natin, gaya ng sinasabi ni Senator po, dapat doon sa mga traffic congested area lang. Hindi po para sa lahat. Ngayon, pinabayaan po namin, nag-request ang Kongreso at Senado, kaya nagkaroon ng dry run, then dry run po yan. This coming December 26, nagkaroon po na naman ng panibagong, ng pagkakataon para aprubahan ba yan o hindi. Nagpatawag po ng TWG nung, if I remember, is November 18. Nagkataon po na budget hearing that time. So sabi namin hindi talaga pwede. Kasi budget hearing eh. So nailipat po yan ng December 21st. Pero, November 21st. Pero ang expected namin lahat nandoon. I am the last one na dumating sa hearing. So ang nandoon lang po, LTO, LTFRB, si Bert Sonsing, yung kanilang consultant din, then from Congress and from Senate. Then nag-preside po yung grupo ng angkas doon. So after nun, meron pong preside na ito o 6 na grupo. Nung nag-preside po doon, nakita ko nakalagay, naka-ready pakulot. Sinita ko na. Sabi ko, teka muna. Ito pong ginagawa natin batas, hindi po ito para aprubahan talaga pa buong Pilipinas. Doon lang po ito sa mga problematic na lugar, traffic, Cebu and NCR. Ngayon, kung magre-request man po ang local doon, saka pa lang natin bubuksan. Di ba? Kasi po, gaya ng sinabi namin, makakagalit po nito yung ibang sektor. Ngayon pa lang po may mga complaint sa opisina namin na tinatamaan sila nito, yung taxi group. Di ba? Kaya lang, gaya ng sinabi namin, kinakailangan natin tigyan, buksan ang pintuan ng lahat kasi kung ito makakatulong sa tao, bakit hindi? Pero hindi para gawing buong Pilipinas ito. So, kinestyon ko natin, may nagpakita po ron, may sinabihan ako na napakalaki ng ginagastos nyo. Sa tingin namin kasi, pag nawala ang traffic, baka matanggal din yan. Ibig sabihin, baka baguhin namin yung batas, di ba? Kasi kung makakatama, then, nung tinanong ko, ikaw muna, kung aaprubahan natin yan, how many motorcycles? Baka sa dulo nagbabanggaan puro motorsiklo. 'Di ba? Dahil ang dami eh. Ilan? Then ang kasunod pong sinabi ko, una, hindi po biro ang pagbibigay ng prangkisa na to. Una, buhay po ang nakataya. Pag hindi mo po yan dinaan dun sa proseso, kasi po yung proseso ng angkas, tinignan po namin paano nila pinatakbo, seminars, training, lahat. Pumunta ako ng Cebu, si Senator po inutusan ako para bantayan, di ba? Kung pwede talaga o hindi. Kasi po hindi rin kami magtitiwala na magre-report lang sila eh. Pwede report nila kasi nungalingan, favorable sa angkas. Di ba? Ako po prangkang tao, prangka kami. Kaya nga sabi namin, kailangan kung aaprubahan natin to yung sigurado tayo. So ang nangyari po is November, pagkatapos po noon, nagkaroon ng hearing. Ulit sila, parang TWG, pero hindi ko na po alam. And besides, siningi ko lahat ng position paper ng lahat ng mga papasok na bago. Kasi po dapat dumaan doon sa prosesong dinaanan ng angkas. Yun lang po yung kailangan natin. Gaya ng sinasabi ko, pag yan po nabigyan na ng prangkisa, na aprubahan, sila ang magbibigay ng prangkisa dyan. Ang mangyayari po dyan, kahit sino pwede pumasok. Pag may nangamatay dyan, ang babalikan po niya Senado at Kongreso. Inapprove na magagaling na senador, inapprove na magagaling na congressman nangangamatay. Ang tanong, ako prangka, wala kayang korupsyon dito. Na kahit sino na may pera pwede ba pumasok basta may lagay. Ako po, pasensya na, nasa press. Pero yun lang po ang tinitingnan namin. Ang gusto lang ho namin, makasigurado na talaga ang mga driver na makukuha rito, talagang dumaan dun sa prosesong tama. Actually, question nga namin noon namin na kailangan pagbibigay ng certification ng driver, nakapirma ang LTO at nakapirma ang Highway Patrol para siguradong dumaan. Then I talked to Galvante, so Asik Galvante pinuntahan ko siya sa office na baka pwede baguhin ng lisensya nung nagmumotor. Kaya kailangan kung may mag-aangkas ka, mamamasahero ka, iba ang training mo kaysa sa training na kumuha lang ng lisensyang natural. So kaya po ngayon, di ba, nagkakaroon na ang LTO ng ganung bagay. Kaya nang sinasabi natin, ang si Senator po ang stand lang is, kung maaari, wala pong maaksidente na talaga ang kamay kasalanan yung driver. Aksidente po kahit na anong gawin mo nandyan. Pero gaya na sinabi ko, pag sumakay ka ho ng motor, para ka ho, dahil I'm a writer eh. Pag sumakay ka ho ng motor, isang paa mo nasa hukay. Para hong buntis ito. Pag nagbuntis yung babae, ang isang paa niyan, pag manganganak, nasa hukay. Ganon din po ang motor. So hindi po tayo basta magiging maluwag sa pagbibigay ng approval sa mga motorcycle for hire. Kaya po, binigay ko lang mo sa inyo na baka ho namamali para ang tingin ko, negosyo na ang parang iniisip dito. Hindi po ganon. Ang tingin namin ni Senator po. Ang tingin ni Senator po, pangangailangan lang ng tao. Kaya ina-approve natin ito ngayon. Kaya tinitignan natin kung pwede natin bigyan ng batas para makabiyahe sila o makapagpasada. Pero hindi po para gawin na talagang totally nandyan na yan. That's why hindi po kami nagkulang sa angkas kay Mr. Royeka na kung maaari ito ayusin lang ito pansamantala. Kasi tandaan natin na pag naging batas po yan, pwede naman baguhin ng batas. Pwede i-amend, di ba? Kung sakaling nakita natin hindi na nangangailangan at kung sakaling huwag naman, marami na aksidente laban dyan, maaari po ipatigil ng gobyerno yan, ng batas yan, ng Kongreso at Senado. So, ang stand lang po ng nila is tama, dumaan dun sa tamang proseso. Sama po sinabi ng MMDA, ang playing field dapat pare-parehas. Kung anong dinaanan ng isa, yun ang daanan ng lahat. Hindi po pwedeng kung sino na lang gusto nila papapasukin. Dahil gaya ng sinabi ko, ulitin ko, kami po ang nagtulak ng Kongreso at Senado para mag-dry run. Hindi po kung sinong ahensya ng gobyerno. Ulitin ko po, kami po sa Senado at sa Kongreso ang nag-approve para i-dry run yan. Kasi nga po gusto naming malaman kung ano ang magiging resulta at tulong sa taong bayan, ano magiging perwisyo rin sa taong bayan. Let's be fair here. Sana ho, yung playing field pare-parehas at yung TWG group na umaattend dyan, dapat kasama sila sa nag-a-aproba. Hindi po pwedeng iisang departamento o Senado at Kongreso, hindi po pwede. Kailangan approved by the technical working group na nakapaloob dyan. Yun lang po. Maraming salamat.
Okay. Maraming salamat. First, I will read the contents of our petition of the TWG stakeholders na who we feel that we were left out dito, and then we will submit it to Arianim mamaya, no, para maparating na natin sa Kongreso itong aming petisyon. Okay?
If in case na po manghingi ng kopya ang media, are we
Yes,
allowed to
we will distribute copies of the petition. Basta na may pirma na naman to, no? Magkakaroon lang tayo ng ceremonial submission kay RMB. Okay. Now, of course, we note, of course, dito sa petition, puro mga mga civil society stakeholders because MMDA naman is a government agency na nandun. Sabi nga nila, they were informed of meetings, but they were not given ample time, therefore hindi sila naka-attend. Okay, so this is the petition. As we approach the termination of the pilot period set by the Memorandum Order of the Department of Transportation for motorcycle taxis to operate in Metro Manila and Metro Cebu. Take note, yung sinabi Ariel, it is only to operate in Metro Manila and Metro Cebu. Pero doon sa mga sinasabit na mga proposal, meron ng bakulod. Di ba? Okay? We call for greater transparency and inclusivity in the next steps being taken by the government. Last December 2018, the DOTR convened a multi-stakeholder technical working group to look into the possibility of allowing motorcycle taxis to operate. In May 2019, the guidelines were laid out to the public and the TWG was constituted, composed of the LTFRB, with board member General Antonio Garjola Jr. as head, together with the LTO and the IAC, consumers, advocacy group, and other stakeholders under the strict supervision of the OTR. This TWG is tasked to ensure efficiency in the pilot implementation and present the final report to the House of Representatives and the Senate. The TWG is supposed to monitor the safety of the riders and the riding public using data collected by ANCAS within the 6-month period. Despite repeated requests from the sector for the TWG to convene, a secret meeting was conducted last November 2019. Secret as far as we are concerned, but secret not as far as those notified. With solely government agencies in attendance to make an assessment. Hence, the consumers, advocacy groups, and other stakeholders were excluded from decision making. This prompted us to ask for updates from those who were present and pleaded that the complete TWG be convened in the future. In the said secret meeting, the government members of the TWG decided to extend the pilot period for another 6 months and allowed the inclusion of other motorcycle tax applications into the pilot program. Ito naman na, as Ariel said a while ago, nandun na pala yung mga representative ng mga anim. Okay? So, sino nag-imbita sa kanila? Bakit nandun sila kaagad? Eh, hindi nga sila member ng TWG, and yet, nandun na sila. Who invited them? Once again, on December 12, 2019, the government members of the TWG proceeded with another meeting without the consumers, advocacy groups, and other stakeholders. Aside from the meeting, they conducted site visits and evaluation of new players into the pilot program. The repeated exclusion of the consumers, advocacy groups, and other stakeholders from the TWG meetings shows a lack of transparency and an active effort to deny inclusion of civil society and to fully represent the public interest. The TWG has made major decisions and even allowed the expansion of the pilot program to other motorcycle taxi applications without genuine consultations. There are decisions that should not be kept from the public. In line with this, we respectfully urge Congress, both the Senate Committee on Public Services under the chairmanship of Senator Grace Poe and the House of Representatives Committee on Transportation under the chairmanship of Representative Edgar Sarmiento to conduct a committee hearing to update the riding public and other stakeholders on the discussions and concessions made during the TWG. The public hearing will be a positive step towards legislatively addressing the issue of motorcycle taxis, address questions of transparency in the process, and will provide information to the public of the planned expansion of the pilot currently run by the DOTR. Due to the urgent nature of the issue, we request that this issue be addressed soon as possible. Pedro. Signed, Jason Salvador of Leader, Toik Serna of Commute, Dr. Grace Samon of Metro Manila, Move Metro Manila, Dean Tony Lavinia of Transport Watch, yours truly, Attorney Raymond Fortune, and Attorney BJ Topacio of LCSP. So, we will have a turnover of the petition to Ariel. And then we will have an open forum. And then we will give copies of the petition.
Sa ano na lang po later, yung mga copies nyo sa registration.
Ay, Jason po na naman. Bago ibigay natin. Sir, photo po sir, bago ibigay natin. Hindi.
Brother, cellphone, brother.
Cellphone, brother. Okay na? Okay.
Isa pa, sir, sa
Thank you.
So, with that, we can open the question and answer.
Kung sino po yung may
And,
question, sabihin lang po, introduce the usual, you know the drill. Dito muna ako boss tapos may mic kayo.
Hi sir, my name is Ron. I'm from Wapimastan. I have two questions. Medyo clarification lang doon sa lahat ng sinabi niyo. No? Number one, sinabi ni Attorney Vic Trinidad na 1 day before lang kayo nakakatanggap ng notice. Is that the same with all the other government agencies part of the TWG o MMDA lang yung ginano nila? Kasi pagkakaintindi ko, even the consumer side, walang invite. Diba? Secondly, hindi ko maintindihan bakit kailangan, well, I guess may motibo. Bakit kailangan i-extend ang ng 6 months again na kasama pa si Angkas kung magpapasok sila ng iba? Kung may datos naman na galing kay Angkas, edi tapusin na yung batas, tapos gumawa sila ng 6 months para doon sa bagong players. So, comments and ano po.
Sir, I could not answer your first question because hindi ko naman nakausap yung mga ibang government agencies. Towards the second question, I think the TWG should meet and talk about that because precisely, ano gusto nating mangyari, ano gusto nating i-report dun sa first 6 months. Yun nga yung conclusion eh. Pero we were not given that opportunity. So, yun ang hinihingi namin on the government side. Pag-usapan natin. Kasi, binigyan kami ng isa-isang task eh. Diba? Kami sa MMDA, ang task namin is to gather data whether or not may safety violation, may traffic violation ang CAS. So, yung CHPG may ibang tasking yun. Yung GOT, marami kaming task dun sa IRR, nandun lahat eh. So, dapat mag-meeting para mag-coordinate ano ang nangyari. Yun ang hinihanap namin sa DOTR sana.
Attorney V, follow-up ko lang po kasi sinabi po ni Attorney Anton kanina, which we all agree to, na ang MMDA is a very critical part of this TWG. So dun po sa 6 months na yon na pilot run, and meron po kayong mga scope din ng KPI nyo kung ano yung kailangan i-deliver nyo. So dun sa 6 months na yun, sir, nakapag-gather naman po tayo ng sufficient data coming from your end?
Isa lang po yung violation ng CAS. It happened on May 17, 2019. Nagkaroon ng road crash between an Angkas driver and Avanza driver somewhere in Paramount southbound. Galos lang naman po yung injury. So hindi masyadong grave yung injury. Both of them survived the incident. So
Sir,
isa lang po sa 6 months period.
Would you know, sir, kung kanino po responsibility yun? Is it a third party? Is it Angkas? Is it...
I'm asking the road emergency group which reported to us this matter. Hindi kasi klaro sa kanila yung mandate eh. Ni-report lang nila as injury. Kung ano lang yung injury, sino lang i-involve. Hindi nila na i-specify kung ano yung sino may kasalanan at saka sino yung ano yung nangyari doon sa police report. But I can get that data within the day. I'm asking them to produce it now.
Thank you po, Atty. D. FYI lang po, meron daw po sunog sa tapat. So, baka meron po mga nakaparada near...
Kami.
Kotse.
Opo.
Kotse namin. Nandun.
Nakapal...
Natin.
Opo. Pwede pong...